Looking at the still images, you can see the bullet that pierced his right ear as he gets up with blood smeared on his face.
Look what happened.
This horrific act has just deepened an already huge divide in the United States of America. But if you were following media outlets like CNN today, well, you would have thought that Donald Trump had a fall. Look at this headline. Secret Service rushed Trump off stage after he falls at rally. Falls. It was an assassination attempt. He's not Joe Biden that doesn't know how to stand up. And that's not a one-off headline. This morning, I was looking at my phone and I was taking screenshots because even though it's CNN, I still couldn't believe it. The next headline I saw, Trump injured in incident at rally. Incident. That's really what they wanted to go with when the man who's been president before and is running again was just shot. Oh, and there's more. Video captures what happened at Trump rally that left him injured. Ooh, wonder what it could be. CNN is using the video as clickbait while refusing to acknowledge what it is that just occurred, and that is an attempt to murder the man who is running for president. But Colorado Democrat Stephen Woodrow posted on X, "The last thing we need was sympathy for the devil, but here we are." So let's look at what some of the Democrats have said in the past. Have they ever called for political violence?
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Enemies of the state.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
When they go low, we kick them.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
The biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized right up to the right.
I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
I'd like to punch him in the face. I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
Punch some people in the face!
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Look as his character is stabbed to death.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
That's it right there. Pull it up.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
It is just disgusting.
My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong guy.
Let's bring in Newsweek journalist Batya Ungasagan, who joins us from New York. Now, police have identified the shooter. Can you tell us what do we know about the person responsible for this assassination attempt?
You know, we know very little. We know he's about 20 years old. We know that he's a resident of Pennsylvania. We know that he's a registered Republican, although the only political donation he ever made was on January 2021, which he made to Act Blue. So he seems still to be a little bit of a cipher at this moment. You know, obviously a person who could take an action like this has to be deeply, deeply disturbed. But I'm interested to see what more we can learn about this person. He seems to have no social media accounts, which is also very, very weird for a 21-year-old in 2024.
Well, yeah, I mean, it does seem very weird, and I guess in the next few days we'll find out more about this individual. But look, Batya, Donald Trump was due to announce his vice president in the next few days at the Republic convention. How does this attempted assassination impact that convention now?
Obviously, all eyes are on this story now. If the last 3 weeks, all we've talked about is Joe Biden, right now we're really going to be talking about Donald Trump for a long time, especially his fortitude. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but right after being shot and almost killed, he stood up and gave a fist pump and said, "Fight, fight, fight." His first thought was on his followers. And he has made the case again and again that, he's not the real target of the left here. He's just standing in the way. The real target is the American working class and the American people. And you really saw how even in this moment where his life was under threat, he was thinking about his followers. And I think that that's probably going to be the through line that he's going to bring with him, that energy, that defiant energy of "I stand for the people," which he's going to bring to Milwaukee next week.
Speaking of Trump's reaction in the moments after he was shot, and as you said, he got to his feet, he raised his fist, he said, "Fight, fight, fight." I don't know if you saw, but CNN actually criticised his reaction, saying that was entirely the wrong thing to do, and all it did was to incite his supporters. He should instead have tried to calm things down. I mean, how do you respond to CNN with those sorts of comments, even in the moments after Trump was shot?
I gotta say, present company excluded, James and Danica, we don't hate the media enough, certainly in America. However much we hate the media, we do not hate them enough. There has been so much of that already. Both sidesing of this, the reaction from mainstream media, from CNN, from MSNBC, the headlines, which are trying to both sides an attempted assassination of Donald Trump because they cannot bear to allow their audiences to know that he has become a martyr thanks to them. It's really, really horrifying. And I would expect for more and more of this to come out. There were so many headlines that refused to even call it an assassination attempt. As you guys were pointing out 10 minutes ago, mostly peaceful assassination attempt. There's going to be a lot more of this. The media always in moments like this ends up with egg on its face because it is so deeply partisan in America at this point in favor of the Democrats.
Yeah, I mean, just CNN saying that he fell. I mean, just beyond comprehension, isn't it?